Hey, in this video, I'm going to show you how to use Browse AI to turn any website into an API, which you can then programmatically use. Let's get to it. For this example, let's take a look at a website with real estate listings. What if I wanted to get all of these listings here into an application using an API? Well, I've got a robot built already, so let's just jump into this. First, we'll click into the robot, head over to the Integrate tab, and I first want to show webhooks before jumping into the API. I'm going to use a website called webhook.site, which gives you a unique URL that you can send data to. So I'm going to copy this, come back over here and paste it. And I'm going to say when a task is finished successfully and add the new webhook. This will give us somewhere to send the data to as we're testing the API. Next, click on REST API. And down here, account API page. If you don't already have an API key created, just create one clicking this button and name it whatever you want. I'll call it Browse AI Demo and add it. Now let's go back to the Integrate tab. Click on API documentation. And from this page, you can download the Open API specification and use it in an app like Postman, for example. So I'm just going to copy all of this, open Postman, import, and just literally paste it in. Choose the first option here, Postman collection, and import. And once that's loaded, I'm going to click this little toggle here, and you'll see a robots folder and a couple of get endpoints here. I'm going to type in run, make it a bit easier to find what I want. Click, click, and then I'm going to duplicate this run a robot just to leave the original there. Duplicate that, and let's name it something different. Very descriptive, like API demo. Okay, perfect. All right, let's just X out of this so I can find what I just created. I click in here, and there's a couple of things we're going to need from Browse AI. One is the robot ID. Copy this, paste it over here. Let's give it a description. Solo listings. Next, we're going to go to the authorization tab. When you import the specification, we do bring in the first API key you ever created in the account. So if that's not the one you want to use, you'll want to change that on this page. For this demo, the one we imported is fine for me. Now let's go to the body and change around these input parameters. I'm going to go back to Browse AI to make this something real. Let's go get origin URL. It's one of the parameters we need. Paste that in. Get the other one here, Vancouver Rentals limit. Paste that over here. And for that limit, I'm going to make it, let's say 10. And let's remove the parameter below it. Let's delete that. And let's go with the origin URL from Browse AI. And right here, copy, paste. And I'll just take off this top part. Okay, I think we are now ready to send this and test it. Aha, success. Now, if we check the history tab for the robot, we will see that there is an entry for created by the API. Let's click in here. And how long this takes to load depends on how many tasks you're running, how much data there is. So take a moment and we'll see all the data that the robot retrieved. Now let's go to the webhook site we sent data to, and all of that same data is right there. Now, what we didn't get into is how to create the robot itself. We've got a more detailed video about that topic that you can check out right here. See you in the next one.